Hi, I'm Melissa with A Creative Journey with Melissa, and today we're going to be creating a gift card holder for the holidays. We have a really cute creation and I just love it, but first I wanted to show you what you need in order to create this. So what you'll need is you'll need a die. This die I specifically used was a Tim Holtz. It's called Fresh Brewed and the number is 660232. Then we also have Memento ink. This is rich cocoa. We have our stamp blocks that we carry. We have a pair of scissors. We have some natural colored twine. We have some foam squares that we carry. We also have some scrapbook adhesives, Easy Dots adhesive that we carry. We have our pieces of paper that we'll need for the creation. We also have our fall and winter holiday, sentiments, as well as our Coffee is My Liquid Therapy stamp set. These are both available at our online site at www.acjwm.com or www.acreativejourneywithmelissa.com. So what I want to show you is the project, but I also wanted to show you here what the die looks like. So this is the actual insert, and this is what it looks like on the packaging. So if you're looking for it, you'll know which one to get. Okay, so we're going to put all this stuff aside for right now so I can show you what the project looks like, and I think it's just adorable. You can use it for really anything. You could use it for birthday, holiday, you could use it for anything. And I don't know about you, but coffee obviously is something that we all either enjoy, or we enjoy something from like Starbucks or coffee bean and tea leaf. Is that right? I think that's what it's called. There's a whole bunch of different things that different places you can go to. So what I did was I created this, and it's a gift card holder. So you just have basically a card back. You have a little pocket that you can put your gift card in, right in here. Okay, it would fit right in here. And then you have the front of the card, and then you have your cute little coffee, cup, the greeting, and we used a few of the beans in order to decorate it a little bit. Okay? Now again, any creation that I make, it's all up to you as to how you choose to create the final product. This is just to give you some ideas, little jumping off place. If you like to change it up or do it exact, whichever you prefer, that would be great, because I'm sure that you're creative and I'm sure that you could have just as good, if not way better ideas than I have right here. Okay? So let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to take out our Sizzix die cut machine. This is a manual die cut machine. Okay. We're going to take out our Sizzix die, the one I spoke about before. We're going to get the appropriate platforms that we need, of course. Let's get these out. And then, of course, we need our paper. So what I did was I pre-cut the paper so we wouldn't really waste. And what I did was I made a piece that will fit perfect right on here where the coffee cup is. So I'll place it right there. And then I made another piece that'll go right where the little coffee sleeve is. Okay, so I'll place that right there. And then here is for the lid right there. So I'm going to use this paper right here and place that right on top. Now the reason why I did it this way is because obviously these are all different colors, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this platform, I'm going to put it right on top, and that will secure it in place so I know that these pieces of paper won't move, okay? Then I will take the other platform, put it underneath, and now we're ready to run it through. So we place it right here to run it through, and we'll push that right through. And we have our die cut pieces. Okay, just take this off here. Oh, it did slip. Well, I'll have to make another one. Let's see here. I'll use this little piece and just make another one of the coffee cups. This is the sleeve, so we're set with that. And this here is the lid, so we're set with that. So we're just going to do a real quick one of just the coffee cup, okay? Must have slipped when I put it on there. So I'm just going to cover the whole thing to save some time. And I'm sure I can use the lid later. Place that right in there. Run it through. And we're all set. It must have just shimmied just a little bit. And this is cute. You could use this. It looks like it's already got whipped cream in it. So I'll save that for later. Okay, so here are our pieces. We're going to put all this away. We don't need this anymore. Okay, so, oh, and we have a few little pieces here. So we have the coffee cup, we have the lid, and then we have this, which is, I guess, the sleeve you would call it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our stamp block, our ink, and I have my own stamp sets that I use, and this has been used, we'll call it gently loved, or loved a lot, whatever you want to call it. So with this stamp set, it's the fall and winter holiday sentiments. You can use any of these. There's Halloween, fall, Thanksgiving, so grateful. So grateful is perfect for really sending someone a thank you note, or being grateful for kindness, generosity, or just being grateful for Thanksgiving. We have for Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. We have Season's Greetings, Merry Christmas, and Winter Wishes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take off Season's Greetings. I'm going to set this aside. We're going to place this right on our stamp block here. And if you're not familiar with the clear stamps, they're photopolymer, and by design, the actual material that's used, photopolymer, is sticky, so it naturally sticks. So you just stick it right to the acrylic block, and then what you're going to do is you're going to ink the sentiment. And the thing I love about the clear stamps is that you can see if there's ink all the way on it or not, and it looks good to me. So then I'm just going to make sure that it's centered, and I'm going to place that sentiment right there, push down, and we're all set. Okay, so we don't need the ink anymore. We're just going to put that aside, and I'm going to put the stamp aside, and I'll clean that later. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the adhesive, and I'm just going to put a little bit of the adhesive on the bottom part here, and it just goes along the edge. And then we'll place it right on the coffee cup. Okay? Okay. Place it right there. Oops. And that's how the die fits. So it fits perfect right where it goes there. And if you see any excess glue, you just wipe that off. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out this piece of paper here. Now, as you can see here, what I did was I folded this in order to save time and not have to worry about taking extra time. I already pre-folded this for us, okay? So I pre-folded this, so that's ready to go. And what I'm going to do is, first, I'm going to take the the stamp block, and I'm going to place the coffee beans so I can stamp and give a little bit of a design to the background. Okay, so you can use any of the stamps that you wish. I chose to use a few of the bigger ones and a few of the small ones. Really a random pattern. Okay, I'm going to take this off, place it back in. I'll clean that off later. Take the medium coffee bean, ink that, and place that a little bit to the angle there. Place this one a little bit straight up, just to give a little bit of different look to it. And then I'm going to use the littlest coffee bean, which is right here in the stamp set. Place that on here, ink it up, ink right there, and stamp this one right there. Oops. And then Do a little bit different here, and a little bit something different there, and that's what I have for the design, okay? So now we need to put the ink away and put the stamp block away, and we will no longer need these stamps. So we are set stamping. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take your coffee cup and we're going to take the foam squares, and I put 3 on here. You can use however many you wish. And then what you do is you take the pieces off here. These are the backing pieces. They come off really easy. You just use your finger and just peel them off. Okay? And then we'll set that aside. And then we're going to take the adhesive. Excuse me, I'm going to run it right along here. And I do that so that we can make sure that it sticks once I put the string on. Okay? So we're going to take the string and we're going to place it basically in the middle. And then we're going to close it down. Okay? Like this. And then we kind of sealed it off. Okay? Still moves around a little bit, so it's no problem if you want to adjust it. Now, depending on whether you want to make this for a boy or for a girl or a male or female, would depend probably on how you want to tie this. Okay? You could do a generic tie, which would just be like tying it in a knot. You can do a fancy bow, whatever you think would work best for whoever you're giving it for, or giving it to, excuse me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a cute little bow. It's a little bit different than what the example was, but I thought that'd be cute. And because this is natural twine, sometimes it's a little bit harder to tie a bow. So I usually make a big one and then bring it down a little bit as far as size goes, so it doesn't overwhelm the creation. And I hold it like that. Okay. You push down there on the adhesive. I didn't do it really, really hard to begin with because I didn't want to make sure that it was going to stay in place and then I wouldn't be able to move it around. So we'll just trim the excess off here. There. Okay. So that's the bow. Actually, I don't think I got, oh, I didn't get this part very well. So let me scoot a little bit more adhesive in here. Make sure that stays well. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay. So if you want, you can always adjust how the bow goes. That would be more of a design choice. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the coffee cup and we're going to place this right on here, right on top of whatever your design is. Make sure you're putting it where you want it. That looks good. Okay, then we're going to take some more foam squares and we're going to put those on the back. I'm just using 2. There's 1 and there's 2. We pull off the back pieces of the backing of the foam squares. And then we're going to place this right on here. Okay. And you can see how the die fits perfect over this creation. And that's how it's designed, so it fits and it looks well. Looks like it's put together right. Okay. Now, last but not least, we're going to take our card back. Our card back, you could do this actually on a full card that folds open, closed, or up and down. I just used a card back. What we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to put adhesive on the back, and you just do the edges because you want to make sure you have room for whatever gift card you put in there, okay? Okay. And then you make sure you center it and place it where you like it. Now the good thing about this adhesive, if you do make a mistake, you have a little bit of time to put it to lift it back up to correct your mistake. And I don't know about you, but I make a lot of mistakes in that way, that sometimes it doesn't line up exactly how I thought it was going to. Okay? And so you just push down on the edges, and that's your creation. Okay? So just to show you what you would do is, once you get your gift card, you could just place it right in here. It would just slide right in, like this. Okay? So, I hope you really enjoyed this creation today. I hope that you are able to utilize this for a number of different reasons, whether it be for a holiday, for a birthday, or whatever idea that you think that would work for you. So thank you so much for joining us. Please be sure to check out our website at www.acreativejorneywithmelissa.com or www.acjwm.com. And be sure to sign up for our YouTube videos as well as our blog. We have a blog featured at least once a week, and we have some really great tips and really exciting things to share with you. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.